Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenna, and today I want to tell you a little bit about Help Hope Live. So I have endometriosis, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, autism, and a bunch of other diagnoses, but specifically right now I am needing fundraising help for my endometriosis. I have met with an endometriosis excision specialist, and now I am fundraising for surgery because it is not covered by insurance, unfortunately. So today I want to talk about Help Hope Live, my experience with them, how it's currently going, and what fundraisers I have planned. As you can see from my little calendar over there, that I have a few things going on and other people are fundraising for me, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experience all the way through with Help Hope Live. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is how I found them. I found Help Hope Live when I was watching a YouTube video on the Ehlers-Danlos Society website, since I have Ehlers-Danlos, and it was talking about fundraising. At that point, I had yet to find treatment, so I didn't have anything to fundraise for, but I knew that I was searching for treatment, and I had already received some of my diagnoses, but I didn't have a surgeon. So that was earlier this fall, and that's when I contacted them, and they got back to me right away after I put a call in, and we started with the application process. And that took longer for me on my end, just to get all of the paperwork in and stuff like that, because at that point I was like, I don't have anything to fundraise for, and I was worried about other things like getting into different doctors and things like that. So I kind of put it on hold while I was finding a doctor. And then in December, I met my surgeon, and after that, I found out what the cost was going to be, and then I was in need of a fundraiser page, or like some people were telling me, get a GoFundMe, but I specifically wanted to use Help Hope Live. There are a few reasons why. I'm just going to read those right off their website because they can say it better than I could ever say it for them. So it says on their page, our advantage: as a charitable organization, we provide one-on-one fundraising help, a customizable campaign page, bill pay support, and additional benefits based on our 501c3 nonprofit status, and don't charge you. The next part it has on their website, it says one-on-one support, medical fundraising help from a real person. So my campaign manager's name is Jen. She's been helping me the entire process from application until now. So like whenever I have any questions, that's who I go to. When I called in, I could have called in for help from other people if I just call into the front desk, but because I have autism and it's hard for me to connect or talk to somebody that I don't really know how they will respond to me. I really appreciate Jen knowing that and knowing how to respond, not only with my certain conditions, but just with grace and understanding when I couldn't get back to her, or when I was stumbling over my words or something like that. I just really appreciated having a real person to talk to. And there are things like I asked for a flyer for Valentine's Day because some of my friends wanted to put it up in their businesses on a bulletin board. So she made up a flyer for me and sent it to my inbox. And then I was able to send that out, and it was personalized for me with my QR code on it. If I can figure it out, I'll put a little picture of the flyer wherever it can fit. But overall, it's been really great to have somebody to talk to because I don't really know how to manage this on my own. So because of Help Hope Live's nonprofit status, donations to Help Hope Live in honor of a client like me are tax deductible. When you're giving to Help Hope Live, you are giving to a regional fund that then when I have medical bills to pay, then I can send my fund request in and they will pay my medical bills out of this fund, and that will be shown within my fundraising. So when you are giving on Help Hope Live, you know that these bills are being paid directly to a medical bill. It is not going into my bank account. It is not going into somebody else's bank account. And that is one of the perks of Help Hope Live is they are making sure that your money goes to a place that it's actually needed. There are so many things that Help Hope Live can help you with. For me specifically, it's the surgery, but likely in the future, because of my conditions, I'll be needing to do more fundraising for things like physical therapy or other surgeries that I might need to have. It also can be used for things like wheelchairs. Thankfully, I have my walker already, so I don't need a mobility aid at this moment, but a lot of people do, and it's really expensive. So if you've had a traumatic injury or some sort of illness that is covered by Help Hope Live's organization, then you can turn in an application and apply for a spot on their page. And another positive about Help Hope Live is that you can keep your benefits and you can keep your Medicaid. I'm currently not on any benefits. Me and my husband are trying to get me in for benefits, but that has been so much paperwork, especially when there's so much other paperwork to do for insurance, for grants, for trying to get a surgery, just to get me in to other things. But anyways, because all of the fundraising goes directly through Help Hope Live and then directly to your medical bills, it doesn't mess with your income status or your amount of income. That can be kept completely out of your bank account and completely separate. So that is a huge plus. So that was what it said on their website. Now I want to talk a little bit about how I've been fundraising. I am pretty much bedbound, housebound. Right now I'm able to sit up and talk to you guys, but it's taken me all day to prepare for this, and immediately after I'm probably gonna crash in bed for a long time. So I have been social media fundraising. Every day I try to post once on Instagram at least, once on Facebook, and once on TikTok. That has been really difficult because before this, I'm not really a huge fan of social media. I use it to raise awareness for my condition. I've used it in the past, but it feels so toxic a lot of the times, and I really struggle with using it. So it's been really hard to post every day. I'm also really not used to asking for money. That's not something that we did in my family. I've had a job since I was 15. I feel like I'm begging, and now that I don't have a job and I'm unable to pay for the surgery, it feels so weird to ask people for money. I'm getting better at doing it because I know that truly people want to help, and they can only help you if you ask them. I've been posting pictures of me and my cat or me and my husband and putting something about my daily life or ways somebody can help. I've been posting in my stories about a link to my fundraiser, how to share and repost, and things about Help Hope Live, things about endometriosis, things about what I'm experiencing. So far, we have raised $3,325 as of this morning. I have been fundraising for 8 days now, but we're just over $3,000. And we also received a $200 check that I have to figure out how to get into my account. So far that's been successful, but it has really slowed down once people I knew already have donated. So what I hope to do is continue to raise awareness for the conditions that I have, real life daily experiences that I'm having on social media, and hope to grow my following and make people care about what I'm going through by being vulnerable and sharing my experience. Because right now my full-time job is just taking care of me. Getting food every day is difficult, and something like this takes up so much of my energy that even getting food is hard. My goal is to make people see that, to share my life, to not be scared, to show what my life looks like. And that's how I'm fundraising, because I don't have the energy to put something together, and I don't really have an in-person community who can do a fundraiser for me. I do have a few fundraisers planned, one of them being a frog art fundraiser. I still do not know how to put on a fundraiser through Help Hope Live, but I have plans with my campaign manager to go over all of that. So I have no fears in that it will go smoothly. But what happened is some of my artist friends who don't necessarily have money to donate, but they have time and love to donate, they offered to do some frog art for me because that's my special interest. I love frogs. So we hope to have that fundraiser by March 1st. And so I'm excited to get that together from artists all over the United States with their frog art. Another fundraiser that's happening is one of my aunts is a chef and a caterer, and she's putting on a bake sale for me. And so I'm really excited for that. If you're interested in Help Hope Live and you have something that you need to fundraise for, you can go on their website, helphopelive.org, and if you guys are interested on a video really explaining how to do all of that, I can maybe make another video that's specifically like going on the computer with you guys and showing you how to sign up. But it's really intuitive. You go, you apply, they contact you so quickly with information on how to move forward. And they also have YouTube videos that I found really helpful on their YouTube channel. So I can also link their YouTube channel below. There's one video in particular that really helped me as I've been going through this process. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to hear more of. I am exhausted. So I'm gonna go. I guess I'll do my outro to the channel later. Hi, it's Editing Brenna. It's been months. My hair is a completely different length and everything, but I did want to post this video. I didn't want to just junk it just because it was old. So this is my outro. I was really exhausted and that was the video. You can find my Instagram and my TikTok at Dream of Frogs. Otherwise, my campaign will be listed in the description of this video, but all current updates will always be on my Instagram. Okay, see you there. Bye.